Ben Stiller is director and executive producer of the mind-bending series Severance, about employees of a mysterious corporation who agree to a procedure that blocks any memory of their personal lives while they're at work. But on the long-awaited second season, the employees have discovered the truth about life outside of the office, and they don't take it well. Take a look.
Dude, are you okay?
Irving, what happened?
Irv! Dude, what's wrong? You poor up there?
Please welcome Ben Stiller.
Oh, thanks. You too.
Yeah, you look amazing.
Whoopi, you look amazing. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah.
Happy to see you as well.
I haven't seen you for a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, this show, I love the show, and I didn't realize that it wasn't coming back immediately. And so it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for
Yeah.
the return.
Yeah.
And
Can I just say something?
What?
Are you guys really calling out the Real Housewives for showing their texts?
Yeah.
That's like, we love that.
I know.
That's, to me,
so
that's
mean.
what
That's
the
what
show
they do.
is. That's what we live
You're
for.
ruining the end of this segment where you read your nasty text.
Anyway.
The producers come up with that stuff.
Yeah,
You
of
know
course
that.
they do.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a trick.
But it's,
All right.
it's crazy. But people have been losing their mind. And you did a pop-up.
Yes.
Which I think is
Yeah.
extraordinary. And the,
Yeah, we were in Grand Central Station. The actors from the show
Oh, that's great.
showed up at a cubicle in the middle of Grand Central Station, and they worked at their desks for 3 hours.
Oh my God.
And people just watched, and they
Right.
couldn't hear what was going on inside.
Right.
And Patricia Arquette
Oh my
was there,
gosh,
Yeah.
that's so
Jamel
cool.
Tillman, and Britt Lauer, and
it's
Adam Scott.
Such a great,
Yeah.
it's so smart.
At
That
one,
is
at one
so
point,
smart.
Patricia got mad at Adam and threw a coffee cup at him.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm a huge fan of this show, and I think it's such a brilliant concept. And fans loved the cliffhanger ending, but then we've been waiting 3 years for its return.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a couple questions. Will you be making any kind of appearance in season 2, since you technically did in season 1?
Yeah, no. I direct a lot of the episodes and produce it, and I just really like not having to look at myself on camera and when I'm editing, and the cast is so amazing, and I feel like that world is what it is, so I'm really enjoying just being on one side of the camera.
Well, and then you and Adam Scott have a podcast on Severance, and you have tackled into some fan theories about what's really happening. Do you have any favorites of what it might actually be?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you know the show, there's like a question of like what they're actually doing. They're at these monitors, and we just
Yeah.
don't know what these numbers are. And they're, you know, there's a room that they went to in the first season that there were some goats in.
Yeah.
And there's a board that we never see. So one theory was that the goats are the board of the company.
Oh.
Which I can safely say is not true. And then somebody had like a theory that like the people wearing white were the good guys and the people wearing black were the bad guys, which is pretty ridiculous and bad.
And
And
racist.
what? And yes, totally. Yeah, horrible. And what was the other one? Oh, that the numbers are they're not real. That they're like a simulation, and everybody is actually dead.
That was kind of that was kind of what my theory was.
Yes,
Some kind of a
yeah.
simulation, or launching
Yeah.
like weapons and you don't know you are.
Yes, and of course I couldn't tell you if it. Yeah.
I will tune in to
Okay.
find out.
So Ben, I know that you've been directing in recent years, but
Yeah.
somebody told me that you always wanted to be a director. You went like right to directing as a kid. I want to direct.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean, I grew up around, you know, my folks. I was around
great
show
Stiller and
business.
Mira.
Yeah.
Google them.
Yes.
Brilliant.
That's how I met Whoopi when I was younger, and
Your
and-
mother was just one of my favorite people.
yeah,
Oh,
they-
that's it.
Funny and wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came on the show a number of times. I mean, and they were New Yorkers, lived on the Upper West Side, and I was always around show business, and I loved movies since I was a little kid, and I made Super 8 movies, and my dad got me a camera, and I'd edit them, and it's always what I wanted to do.
Yeah. And I understand that you learned an important lesson from Steven Spielberg back in 1987. You were cast a very small part in Empire of the Sun.
Empire of the Sun, yes, very small part. It was pretty much my first role. I was a huge Steven Spielberg fan.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Baby.
Who was that guy? I was like 20 or something like that. And anyway, huge Steven Spielberg fan. I'm in a shot where he has Christian Bale in his first movie is coming out from this field where prisoners of war in this barracks, and it's a long steady cam shot that goes on for maybe 5 minutes before it finally comes into the barracks and gets to us, and then I'm there with John Malkovich, and I have to say a line, and I screwed up my line, and I said, oh, darn, I screwed up, cut. And then I just heard nothing, heard silence, and then I heard, what? From outside, and it's Steven Spielberg going, what? Why did you yell cut? You never yelled cut. And I turned, I just was like, every blood drained out of my face. It was literally my worst nightmare because I realized as I said it that I was telling Steven Spielberg to cut, which...
What happened after that?
Your instincts were right.
Yes.
It was just the wrong thing to have done.
He never did another movie again.
Well, basically, I never worked with Steven Spielberg. No, he actually ended up producing Tropic Thunder, and we laugh about it when I see him.
Did you apologize? I have to know. Did you apologize?
Of course, I apologized. I couldn't believe it.
Ben, you are a gift to the world, and I say this because comedy to me is the medicine of life. Therefore, you have been one of the key doctors in my life. Because, you can go ahead and applaud that. You have been in some of the most iconic comedies of all times. There's Something About Mary, Zoolander, Along Came Polly, Night at the Museum. But my favorite, of course, is Meet the Parents.
It's the best.
And I've got two questions. I'll give you the shorter one first. Does he remind you of your father-in-law in real life? And I heard you were nervous.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro, sorry. Because I always think, you were nervous working with Robert De Niro. Is he anything like your actual father-in-law?
Circle of trust.
It's really kind of crazy. Yeah, the circle of trust. When we were making Meet the Parents, I had just met Christine, and I asked her to marry. I was going to ask her to marry me.
Did you put the ring in your carry-on? Don't do that. We always check.
But I had to ask her. I wanted to ask her dad permission, and her dad lived in Allentown. He lives in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And Allentown.
That's
and
where
he
my dad's from.
owns a security company, and he's like a very stern. So it was literally, I was like going through the exact same experience in real life.
Oh my God.
And luckily, he was nicer to me.
Was Robert De Niro, you said you were nervous to work with Robert De Niro.
Yeah, well, I mean, wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Like,
Petrified.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And he's the nicest guy in the world, but there's nothing like being in a scene with Robert De Niro. He's like, he's iconic. So it kind of.
Godfather.
Yeah, he's he's like, really.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't not feel that. So I think it helped the energy in the movie.
Got you ready.
Yeah, it was sort of like I didn't have to act.
Perfect. Well, I have to ask you this. One of your most memorable comedy bits is actually from the 2000 MTV Movie Awards, where you play Tom Cruise's stunt double as a... You play a stunt double.
Yeah.
It still makes me laugh and everyone else laugh, and it was 25 years ago, and of course we have a clip.
Yes. All right.
I'm gonna go get a bagel.
Yeah.
You want something?
No, I'm good, Tom.
All right, okay.
I'm good.
All right,
All right,
okay. We've worked together for so long now. It's almost like, I don't know, it's kind of like we almost finish each other's sentences, kind of.
I mean, I don't think we've ever finished each other's sentences.
So weird. That was very...
Do you remember that?
I totally remember it.
What's the key to getting...
I mean, first of all,
Tom Cruise.
Tom was, it was like the smile and the laugh, but like, honestly, like to be there with Tom and the fact that he wanted to do that and go along with it, it was so much fun to do it. And when we were laughing in that moment, he really was laughing, and then I started to laugh for real, and then he started to laugh more, and then I laughed more, and I was kind of doing him, and it just kind of folded in on itself.
He's a good funny man.
No, he's great, and that
loves
sort of
it.
led to us working on Tropic Thunder together.
One of the all-time. I'm sorry. This
She's been laughing with
I
it.
love this movie
It's so funny.
because it was so surprising and so refreshing that I thought, oh, I haven't seen anything like this. And It was wonderful. It was just wonderful. And y'all were great. Everybody was great together. Yeah. Anywho.